dear esteemed colleagues and friends of Asma Jahangir, I am honored to be here today at the 4th inaugural of the Asma Jahangir conference, one of the most awaited events of the year. Our close friendship with and strong relationship with Asma Jahangir and her family goes back long in time. Asma dedicated her life to positive change, be it in human, minority, or women's rights, standing bravely by her principles in the face of adversity. Sweden has strongly supported also the conference since its very start, and we remain committed to Asma's inspirational and continual legacy, the proof of which can be seen here in this very room today. This year, it's our pleasure to share with you an exhibition, the Swedish Institute's exhibition called Her Rights, Money, Power and Autonomy. If we are talking about constitutional crisis, although much work and talk is done about gender equality, at the current rate of progress, according to the World Economic Forum, it will take us 132 years before the economic gap between men and women is closed. That is 132 years too long. Already in the opening statement, there were some important references to the importance of gender equality. Paving the way for women in the political, business and civic arena is not only a reflection of fair representation, it's also an investment in more just, equitable and peaceful societies. That's the way we see it. We know that when women are part of the workforce, societies and economies thrive. When women are educated and have autonomies over their bodies, infant mortality rates drop and maternal health goes up. And women tend to solve national crises without resorting to violence, advocate for social issues that benefit all, and allocate budgets to health and education. Women's engagement in public life also fostered heightened democratic outcomes. So equality between men and women is a core value for both Sweden, the Swedish population and our government. And while Sweden has made important strides to close the gender gap and is ranked very often among the most successful countries in this respect, much still remains to be done also in our country. The pay gap is still exists in Sweden between men and women earning 90% of what men are earning. And while the government and parliament are now very close to reflect the unwritten 50-50 gender distributions principle, the private sector is far from it, pushing perhaps 35% of women on boards in private business. And the list goes on. So there is much more to be done, and it should be done now. Pakistan has significant legislation and bills for protection and equality of women, and very active mechanisms such as the impressive Federal Ombudsman for protection against harassment. However, implementation sometimes remain a challenge. Looking out of this room, I'm happy to see that the gender distribution is approximately 50-50 if I'm counting right, and that's a very good sign. So I mentioned the exhibition, the Her Rights exhibition. It chronicles both Swedish and global lessons and success stories, and I invite you all to explore it and join the dialogue. We will be there throughout the conference in front of Dinshaw Hall on SP level. And allow me one more, finally, piece of advertising at tomorrow's session on matrimonial property rights at 12 p.m., which is of great significance from our point of view. We are thrilled to have participation by a colleague of mine, Ambassador Sofia Kaltorp. It's Sweden's special envoy for gender equality. So we hope to see as many as possible of you there. So thanks again to AJCONF and Asma's family for bringing us together and giving us this opportunity to engage, debate and instigate positive developments. And many thanks for your attention. Shukriya.